Listening activity number 16. Look at the picture on the sheet in front of you. This is Kevin's bed sitting room. He is describing his room to his friend. As you listen, draw in the furniture in the right places in the picture, using a square or a circle to mark in the furniture as described. Just a quick sketch will do.
Well, my room is L-shaped. There's a round dining table and 4 chairs opposite the kitchen door, so I can look out onto the garden when I eat. My record player is in the corner, between the kitchen door and the small window. There are bookcases on both sides of the fireplace, and a rectangular coffee table in front of the fire. My bed is against the long wall, under the large window. I use it as a sofa during the day, so there are some big striped cushions on it. Opposite the bed, against the kitchen wall, there's a desk, and between the bed and the desk there's a large armchair. I like sitting and reading in front of the fire with my feet up on the coffee table. In the empty space in front of the door, there's an oval carpet on the floor, and the piano's against the wall between the door and my bed.
Listening activity number 17. Sally bought a new house a few days ago in a small village. She is phoning her friend Richard and inviting him for dinner at the weekend. Sally is giving directions to get to her house. Look at the map. As you listen, take notes and mark Sally's house with a cross.
Good morning, 572-3490.
Good morning, Richard. This is Sally.
Hello, Sally, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Listen, are you free this weekend?
Yes, why?
You know, I've just bought a new house in the countryside.
Oh, have you? Congratulations.
Thank you. I would like to invite you to have dinner with my family this weekend.
That's very kind of you, I'd love to. You'd better tell me how to get there. Where is your new house?
In Greenwich. How will you be coming?
By car, of course.
All right, so you'll be coming from Andover. You need to take the road to Grand Town.
Take the road. Yeah, hang on a minute.
From Grand Town.
'Cause I'm writing this down, 'cause Grand Town, that's
That's GRANDTOWN. That's right. Now, you'll approach the village from the north.
Coming from the north,
The house is about 2 miles outside the village, by the way.
House is to,
So now you get... You come into the center of the village, and you'll arrive at the main square.
Come into the centre.
On the far side.
Yeah, I can't get lost there, can I?
No, you can't miss it.
Hmm.
Far side of the square you'll see the town hall, Le Mairie.
Far side. Hang on, far side, see town hall.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you need to go past the town hall, leaving it on your left.
Past, leave it on my left, yeah.
And cross the bridge over the river.
Bridge over river, okay.
Now, when you get across the bridge, there's a junction, but there aren't any signposts.
Oh, that's helpful.
Well, you know how it is. So you turn right.
I cross the bridge. Hang on, there's a junction, yeah? And then I have to go right at the junction.
That's right. You turn right immediately after the bridge. And basically you keep on that road. The road bears round to the left.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Yeah.
First of all, after half a mile, there's a chateau on your right.
Is that your place?
Afraid not. Couldn't afford it.
Chateau on the right, yeah?
And there's a road going off opposite that, but ignore that road. Keep straight on. You keep straight on right.
Yeah.
Past the chateau.
Keep straight on, yes.
The next thing you come to is a farm at a place called Villac.
Farm, and then Villac. That's VILL...
AC.
AC?
That's it.
Aha.
And just after that, the valley narrows and the road becomes much closer to the river.
Yes.
So you run along the river.
Aha.
For a few hundred meters really. The house is in the next group of buildings.
Ah.
You've got a mill opposite the house.
Oh, it sounds beautiful.
Well, it's got... I think you'll like it when you get there.
So hang on a minute. The mill is opposite.
Yeah, you've got the river on your right.
Yeah.
You come to the mill, which is on your right, and
Yes.
three houses on the left opposite the mill, and the house is the middle one.
House is the middle one. Okay.
Right. So do you think you'll find it?
Well, with my sense of direction, I'm not sure. But no, I think I've got everything down.
Fine. I'm sure you will. Dinner will start at 6.
Do I need to bring something?
No, just bring yourself.
Okay, I'll be there by 6.
Goodbye.
Listening activity number 18. You are going to listen to 5 conversations between a new information officer and passengers. Look at the timetable and check whether the information officer provides correct information or not by writing T for true and F for false beside each number. Conversation 1.
Can I help you, madam?
Yes. Could I have a second-class return ticket to Nottingham to arrive by 10?
That's £41, please.
Here you are. Could you tell me which train I could take?
Let me see. It's 7 o'clock now, Friday. Yes, you can take the 7:30 train to get there.
Thank you very much.
Conversation 2.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam. What can I do for you?
Could you tell me the time of trains to Nottingham, please?
What sort of time do you want to go?
You see, I would like to go to Nottingham to visit my daughter. She will meet me at the station at 6:30 this Saturday. Which train should I take?
Take the 16:30 train and you'll get there at 18:24. Is that all right?
That's fine. Thanks a lot. Oh, by the way, how much does a weekend return ticket to London cost, please?
It costs £41.
Thank you.
Conversation 3.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam. May I help you?
Could you tell me which trains I can take if I buy a saver ticket to Nottingham?
Let me see. Oh, yes, you can take any train except the 7:30 and the 8:30 morning trains, and any trains after 17:30. Generally speaking, a saver ticket can be used on most trains except on a few peak hour trains. Here's a timetable. You can check it by yourself.
Lovely. That will be very helpful.
Conversation 4.
May I help you, young lady?
Yes, I have to get to Nottingham by 10:30 this Saturday morning. Could you tell me which train I should take to get there on time?
The 8:30 train will do.
I see. Could you tell me which platform the train leaves from?
Platform 4.
Thank you.
Conversation 5.
Can I help you, madam?
Yes. I would like to get to Nottingham on Friday by 7 o'clock. Which train should I take?
The 17:05 train.
How much for a return saver ticket to Nottingham?
£20, but I'm afraid you can't use a saver ticket on that train.
Can't I? How much is standard fare?
£41, please.
Well, I think I should take standard fare. Here's 45.
Thanks. Here's your ticket and change.
Thank you very much.
Listening activity number 19. You are going to hear a talk about some popular London parks. Listen and tick the right information for the parks.
London can really boast about its variety of parks. London parks are spectacular and truly amazing. You can never imagine a city such as London to have so much green and open space. In every part of London you can find at least one park. Considering the sheer numbers of London parks, we will concentrate on the most popular ones. Hyde Park. This is the most prominent and famous London park. This park has been the best London location from which you can reach the main shopping areas. Being 360 acres in size, it can take some time to cross it over. In summertime, there is an option of renting a small boat and gently paddling in the lake, having a refreshing drink, or maybe fishing in certain allocated places. You will need a license for fishing, so please purchase one before you come here. If you are into roller skating, this is the place for you. At the speaker's corner, you are free to scream at the whole wide world or have a normal debate with strangers about topics that interest you. The second London park that visitors regularly see is Green Park. This is the place where on Saturdays and Sundays you can hardly move due to huge numbers of people standing outside the Buckingham Palace gates. Maybe while you are at the gates, you will have a chance to see people attempting to access the palace driving a car through the gates or just landing with a parachute like it happened before. The Buckingham Palace was built in 1703 and bought by King George III 60 years later. It became a permanent residence of kings and queens after King George IV commissioned remodelling in 1824. It was updated twice more for needs of the court and their families. If you can see the royal flag flying over the east front, you know that Her Majesty the Queen is inside. The interior of the palace is open to the visiting public during August and September. Regent's Park, situated in northwest London, this park can offer you a variety of fun and leisure. Inside the park is a boating lake where you can rent a boat and take pictures of birds nesting on an island found in the middle of the lake. If you are an avid lover of beautifully cultivated flowers, you will have a memorable experience. With plenty of chairs and benches around, you could just sit and watch the time pass you by. Kew Gardens. Kew Gardens is a legend among the parks. To see botanical wonders from around the globe, you have to come here. They store thousands of seeds in vaults to make sure that we do not lose another plant species. You really have to go there and see it with your own eyes. Listening activity number 20. Look at the graph below. This one shows the numbers of visitors to the Barbican Centre, the museums and Madame Tussauds. Mark in the names on the appropriate lines on the graph.
The Barbican Centre is the most popular attraction in London. In 2010, almost 40,000 people visited the Barbican Centre, although this number dropped slowly during the following year. In 2011, the number of visitors was a little over 35,000. It then increased suddenly in 2012. In this year, some restaurants were opened, offering food from a variety of different countries, resulting in a sharp rise from 35,000 to almost 50,000 until 2013. The museums in London are some of the best in the world and, with the exception of special exhibits, are free to the public. The number of visitors to the museums was about 25,000. This was better than the number to Madame Tussauds, which was only 15,000 in 2010. It then decreased steadily until 2011. That was about 18,000. In 2012, a building extension was open, and the number of visitors to the museums began to level off at 18,000 visitors each year. Madame Tussauds is the world's oldest wax museum, and it contains wax models of famous people. There are galleries such as Hollywood stars, world leaders, the royal family, sports stars, the culture zone, and the history of London. You will stay face to face with some of your favourite and the world's most famous celebrities. The least popular attraction was Madame Tussauds. In 2010, the number dropped slowly from 15,000 to less than 12,000. But in 2011, ticket price was going down, so the number of visitors increased suddenly from 12,000 to 25,000. It then levelled off since then. There is a slight rise every year,